call to order of the Oconee County Rescue Squad Advisory Commission for October 26, 2023. Welcome, everyone. Need to discuss the minutes from September 28. Mr. Land.
I've got a suggestion of edits.
All right.
The very top, the attendance, it has me. And then item 2, approval of the minutes, it states I seconded. I was absent last month due to being on a call for service.
Commissioner Wilbanks, you'll edit those
Okay.
and add the public comment from last meeting, if you will. Anyone else notice anything to edit? So we'll need a motion to approve those minutes with the edits stated by Commissioner Land and with the addition of the public comment.
Make a motion. I'll second it.
All in favor, raise your right hand. Any opposed? Motion passes. Any public comment? Any commission member comments? I do not have anything slotted for myself tonight. Commissioner Zahn, floor is yours.
Nothing from.
Item 6, you've got listed. Item 6, do you have something to share?
What we talked about? I saw a very interesting webinar today about violence in EMS and what they have to put up with. One of the very good suggestions they had was that EMS people take a situational awareness training course. I was thinking maybe that's something that the Sheriff's Department can do for the rescue squad members.
We can look into that.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else to mention under
No,
status
sir.
checks?
No, sir, thank you.
Radio committee report.
We haven't met. We're waiting on the FCC as usual. We're doing some testing right now to determine whether Motorola or Kenwood radios would work the best in our system, in all aspects of the system, including with SCBA's. And I guess once that is completed, we can more definitely know what our goal is and where we're aiming.
Okay. Incentive committee.
I'm on that one too. We only meet once a year and we haven't met for 2024 as of yet. Hopefully February.
So the scheduled meeting for that is generally February because after the new members are seated in January, the board, the membership may change to that working group.
Thank you.
And then it meets then.
SOG committee, would you like to share?
Just as far as from what we did last month, we submitted that first reading proposal, just waiting for edits to come back. Hopefully everyone has shared it with all their membership, making sure everybody has their own copies. We're not perfect. Someone might have a better suggestion than we could come up with or has been in a different situation that could give us some experience. If you get any edits, just forward those to us, please, me and Kelly, and we can start with our second revision. That's all I have.
Commissioner Rogers, you've shared it with the chiefs.
I did. I shared it by email with each of the chiefs. I have not received any correspondence back from them.
Have you guys received anything back?
Nothing yet, but all the chiefs, I brought the chiefs meeting last month, they all said they had received it via email.
All right. Training committee.
I'm gonna have a meeting scheduled for sometime in November, hopefully, to set a schedule for, next year that we can stay on track with, the things that were mentioned at the last meeting. And, I noticed that, Brady Norris had sent out the new list of classes today by email and active, so that's all I have for that.
Chief Carroll?
Hey, good evening, everybody. First thing, new rescue vehicle update. We did purchase, 2 new special purpose vehicle, Chevy 1500 pickup trucks, and they are in for the rescue squads. Still have got to get the rest of the stuff to go with them, the lights, the topper, winches and all the other stuff. So we're working on that. Transportation's working on the bids to get all that stuff done. But the 2 trucks are in, 2 1500s. The Salem rescue truck, waiting on bids to come back. They're gonna get a little bit different because they're towing the boat, need extra power, and they requested to, get a little bit bigger. 2500 wouldn't cutting it, or 1500 wouldn't cut it. So we're looking and waiting on quotes to come back. So I should have those in. I was hoping to get them today, I didn't get them. I'm gonna make another phone call. Hopefully I have them tomorrow, so we can submit that up. Get it to hopefully, not the November council meeting, the one in December. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, where are the 2 trucks gonna be? Who's gonna use them?
Right now, it's gonna be, Walhalla definitely, and the other one's between Rescue 3 and Rescue 5. I'm gonna get with Dwayne to see which one needs to be replaced, because they're both the same years.
Okay.
One has been in 2 accidents, and the other one I don't think has. So, that's what we'll be looking at. Training updates, like the training committee, Chief Norris did put out the training schedule for upcoming this year. Special rescue classes, we have a trench rescue class that's coming up that has low enrollment, so you can get out to special rescue members. But they need to have, intro to tech rescue. I think that was it. I'll have to double check on that one. But that's supposed to start November 28th. The deadline to enroll is tomorrow. So if we don't get enough people by tomorrow, it'll be canceled again. Another one coming up for special, rescue, another one that should be in, risk-based air monitoring, has low enrollment also. That's supposed to be the 27th, and that was actually supposed to go, cutoff date was yesterday. So I haven't heard whether or not it's on the schedule today, so if they're gonna, State Fire's gonna cancel, it'll probably be in the next day or 2. EMT CEP, not sure about class last night, but the daytime class, we had 12. It's going good. We went over the new iGels and airway management for, just basic airway management. We're going to the iGels, and all the EMTs who are gonna be using them needs to sit through a training. So we'll set that up and get with the EMTs who weren't able to make one of the training sessions, and we'll probably hold another morning or another night, so everybody can get to it. EMR CEP's coming up. We got one night, the 29th. And then the next EMT CEP is 12/12 and 12/13. Moving it up a week, not conflict with Christmas vacations. Does anybody have any questions on training? Next thing up, rescue squad run reports. Everybody have your report in front of you. Rescue 1 had 100% of the calls out of 143 dispatches last month. Really great. Kudos to them. Rescue 2 only missed 2 of theirs. Rescue 3, 4, and 5 still continue to struggle. Rescue 6 and Rescue 22 have improved on their run responses with, both of those. Well, Kiwi moving up another 5% in the good area, and Mountain Rest 2%. And then Dive and Special Rescue, both are still 100%. Anybody have any questions? Incentive update. I've been trying to keep the chiefs up to date on that and give them updates at the chiefs meeting. So there should have been no surprises for people who, at this point. I went through all the rosters today, and altogether of all the rescue squads combined, we had 209 total on rosters. After I deleted duplicates that are multiple members of multiple squads, that number drops to 159. Actual volunteer in a slot of all the rescue squads, no matter if you're volunteering at one station or two. Of those 159, we have 74 that have met incentive so far this year. And that cutoff date for that is, everything has to be in by the 31st. So, still got the weekend to get stuff in. I'm still checking on, a couple things that was call related, but most squads have got all their calls in. So, still waiting on. A couple squads have got 3 or 4, and there's a couple of squads that have a significant number that need to take care of. Anybody have any questions? Roll program, we're doing really good. We got through all the rescue squads that received the training. Dive and Special Rescue also. Majority of the fire departments have, so they're gonna be in line with it also. So we're gonna still have stragglers, and I saw today that, Fire Academy is gonna offer it twice a year online. I'm sorry, twice a month. What it looks like right now. So you can log on and take the class online and do it. So that should get, we're over limit now, but that should get all the stragglers. I think you still gotta sign up via the fire portal, and I'll get that information out. Also, I sent to the chiefs information on when someone who's a part of the roll program, does administer Narcan, the links to the reporting and the requirements. So all the chiefs received that in the last day or two. Again, just to make sure it's out there and readily available for people to do it. We've have Narcan administered a handful of times this past week, one by a roll member. So that has started coming in, and all the departments hopefully will start receiving the Narcan. We're still waiting on, we kind of inundated them with a lot of people there at one time. So once we get it, we go pick it up and issue it out. So, anybody have any questions?
This will be a yearly training?
No. Right now, it's only initial, and then once they update it, is what we were told. But with DHEC and the other entities, that's due to, that they're basically at their whim. But right now, we have been not told anything about a recertification. Now, we'll probably do it as part of the EMR refresher, or we can come out and do it for a refresher. But right now, it's one time until they update it again.
Okay, so once we get that number, they will continue to give us the Narcan
As long as your
until
membership.
they change the
The only thing that
rules.
changes, you have a big changeover membership, and that number falls below the 80% requirement. Having trained people in your department, your squad.
So we're gonna keep a running
Yes.
total on that, or running
Yes.
tab on that number?
Yep.
Okay.
Zach, Paramedic Smith will be handling that totally.
And then you said that they're gonna offer it twice a month online, so if you have a new member come in, they could do it online.
Yes.
They wouldn't have to sit through it.
But we gotta make sure they have an SC Fire ID,
Okay,
and, so we get that started. We'll start making sure that happens when we do the HR. So
okay,
if they're aware of that number, and you, as a chief, are aware of that number also.
got it.
Anybody else? And that's all I have. This was a really, really busy month, as you can tell by the numbers.
Director Crown.
Good evening. I just want to, thank you, make sure your squads know for the role program from us. You made the training available, we made the training available when you scheduled it. So, that was very big, advancement to get us forward, as I see that stuff coming in the office frequently as another batch. And, we're a unique organization with so many people. If you guys, in getting that scheduled, made it easy on our department, so thank you. For doing all that, make sure everyone knows that. The awards nominations, you should have gotten an email from Mike. In January, we will have our awards dinner / Christmas dinner that we do, with that. So please, there's a lot of different awards, that we give out now. We are tracking, saves, so we'll be doing stuff for that, for those cardiac, saves and those kind of things. There are some parameters on those, but, if you, see someone in your squad recognize, that deserves recognition outside of just your squad, please, let's push that forward, fill those slots, so that we can recognize the people appropriately, for everything they do, as we move forward with that. We don't have a date yet on that. We are working on that. We have to cross-reference a bunch of people, to make sure that happens, but it'll be towards the end of January, for that awards, dinner. But nominations we need to get in.
Can you share that with us, the awards that are available?
Sure.
I don't think we've received
Okay.
anything.
I definitely can.
I thought I put it on to y'all when I gave it to the chiefs, but I might have slipped up.
The flight insurance, so we are looking at the incentive. So as part of incentive, anyone that gets incentive this year, we will be increasing, and they will be getting flight and transportation insurance is what we will do. So as soon as we get that number finalized, I can actually get all the purchase orders done, and then we'll have to do the paperwork. The goal is really to have that in place for January, so it'll run a calendar year on that, and for that. But with that, we have to have those numbers to know how much it is, and actually that determines on also the number is so much larger than it used to be. The upgrade is significant from what we used to have. But, that all factors into the incentive money. That is incentive that every person will get, that meets the standard. So, we are working through that, but I've had a lot of questions, and that's kind of the timetable. We're trying to make sure that gets implemented, into there. Yeah. That's all I have tonight.
Move on to rescue squad updates. For Region 1, I don't have anything to update for squads 1 and 3. Same as usual. Region 2,
I don't have anything for either Rescue 2 or System.
Region 3.
Nothing from Rescue 4 other than we're still trying to get responders to run calls. We've got 2 people that have picked up this month, so we're trying to get that number a little bit higher. I wasn't here last month, but I did want to express my gratitude to Rescue 5, how they have started picking up a lot more calls. I love hearing them on the radio more. They've even started doing it a little bit in the month of October, so I'm really happy to see them picking back up as well. That's all I've got.
Region 4.
Rescue 22, we got our truck back in service, and other than that, everything is status quo.
Region 5.
Marine 705 is still out of service. We've had a number of drownings. We're looking to buy new equipment to cover some of the areas where we feel we can improve. And Rescue 8 is, I hate to say it, looks like it's slowing down. Hate to say that. I won't say the Q word. about it.
Any questions regarding the rescue squad updates? It's my understanding we have a personnel matter to discuss in executive session. I'll need a motion to enter executive session.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor of entering executive session? All right, unopposed? We'll we'll need a motion to exit executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Okay, no action was taken on the matter discussed.
Chairman?
Yes,
We do have that one committee that we do need, the nomination committee, that we need the recommendation from the committee, for the chair, for the committee's position.
okay. So we'll need, one advisory commission member to serve on the awards committee. Chairman Landis expressed interest in that.
I nominate Brady.
I second that nomination.
All in favor? None opposed. Motion passes.
Thank you.
And we need a motion to adjourn.
No motion.
Second. All in favor?